Hey guys, and welcome to a project that I am surprised I have not done for the channel yet. Considering how much I like this game, and I planned to do it a while ago, but I kind of forgot about it. But welcome to Let's Play Katamari Damacy Reroll. Technically, this is the remaster they released a couple of years ago. Kind of easier to record than the original PS2 version, but I absolutely loved this game as a kid. So, before we get into what Katamari is, let's just start a new game here and let's just watch the intro real quick and it'll explain everything.
Katamari Damacy.
So, you understand what Katamari Damacy is, Net? But yeah, like I said before, this was a game from the classic PS2 times where basically Japan was releasing a lot of... Oh, wait one second. This is new. Anyways, they're releasing a lot of very unique and strange games. Honestly, I really missed that period of gaming. I bought a lot of weird games for the PS2 and I kind of love all of them. This one was one of my favorites. So anyways, so what is Katamari? Well, first off, let's just get to the tutorial. Can I skip the tutorial, actually? Because I already know how to play. Oh, right, let's turn on... Well... Really? There was an entire thing about the PS3 where people were complaining that the PS3 controller didn't have vibration. But yeah, we can mess with the vibration. We can do that later. It doesn't really matter for the recording. But anyways, like I was saying, what is Katamari? Katamari is basically, well, the name itself I think means like clump of soul or something. But basically what this game is, it's a rolling simulator. Kind of. We're just gonna be rolling around stages and collecting items. Wait, can I not? I guess I can't skip the tutorial, one second. There we go. But yeah, this game is basically just controlled by the dual joysticks. Oh yeah, the look and the jump. Two things I don't really use when I'm playing this game. Well, no, that's not true. Sometimes I use look. Well, not look. Sometimes I use jump, I mean. But basically, if we ever have a hard time seeing around the area, we can hit R just to go up and just take a look around. Which is going to be very important at some point just because of how big the Katamari can get. And then we can do a quick turn, and then we can just alternate and do a charge. Okay, can we get to the actual game now? Here we go. So that can't be good. So yeah, basically the story is the King of Cosmos, this glorious man, kinda broke the galaxy. They don't exactly completely explain, I think, but basically, I believe he got drunk and destroyed all of the stars in the sky. Which is a bad thing. And he is surprisingly happy about his wanton destruction. Also, yeah, the King of All Cosmos only speaks in record scratches. You know, as you expect the overall, like, Emperor of the Universe to do. But yeah, everyone's not exactly happy about the fact that he might have doomed billions of lives. But yeah, now we just kind of have to fix his issues. Because that's healthy. Alright. So how do you make more stars? Well, right after this quick loading screen, we just gotta go to Earth and maybe grab a couple of things. Oh, by the way, we play as the Prince of All Cosmos, and he is tiny. Like, very tiny. Which could be a problem when we're trying to make, you know, stars and stuff, but that's fine. But yeah, right now we're still in the tutorial, so there's no time limit. Later on, there will definitely be a time limit for these stages. So, we just need to make a Katamari that is 10 centimeters big. Also, this is important. This only applies to living things. Basically, trying to roll up living things is not possible early on. Later on we can deal with them, but right now we're still too tiny to deal with them. Okay, but anyways, what is Katamari? Basically, Katamari Damacy is... The gameplay is we control the Prince of All Cosmos here, and we're just rolling around this little ball called a Katamari. And we're just picking up stuff as we go along. Whoops. Also, yeah, be careful about running into things. Sometimes I'll bump stuff off your Katamari. So anyways, our goal is basically to try to get our Katamari up to a certain size in most stages. Some other stages will have other goals as well, but overall, the main goal of every stage, collect enough items to make your Katamari big enough to reach the size requirement. In this case, we're in the tutorial, so we don't have to worry about time. But we want to get a Katamari that's about 10 centimeters big. And just like in the tutorial, we just control the Katamari with our two thumbsticks. But yeah, this is just a nice little relaxing... Oh god, I fell. A nice little relaxing, cute little game that can get kind of absurd later on. Oh, it's also kind of on the weirder side, but like I said, this was an era of the PS2 where, like, a lot of really weird games were coming out, and I bought a lot of them. Like, I really missed that era of gaming where, like, especially games from Japan at the time, we're just willing to do... Oh, whoops. We're willing to do very experimental and weird things. Especially with this game. So, fun fact about this game, I found this game at a bargain because when this game first came out, it was a bargain game. Or a budget game, I guess is the technical term. It only cost 20 bucks. So I, being a kid and all, didn't have a ton of money. So I just kind of decided to pick it up because, you know what, 20 bucks. And turns out I absolutely loved it. And then I bought the sequels. Oh god. Although I haven't, like, been keeping up with the series. I think I only played up to the 360 version. But yeah, this LP is basically going to be... I'm probably not going to be going for 100% because there's a lot of collectibles in this game. And doing 100% also means collecting one of every item in the game, which is not something I'm exactly planning on doing. Also, we reached our goal. Well, listen, I would have liked to roll around a little bit to make it bigger, but 10 centimeters was our goal, so... Oh, by the way, we're not actually asking the people who own these items to do this. We're just kind of doing it. You know, I'm sure they won't mind. It's not like we're going to be rolling up anything important. Also, yeah, we travel by barfing rainbows. Don't worry about it. Also, yep, still in tutorial land. Basically, if you run anything bigger than your Katamari, there is a chance they'll start losing some items. It doesn't really become that big of an issue, honestly. Also, be a little bit careful about the long items you pick up. They can make your Katamari kind of lopsided. No, don't view the tutorial again. I think that was it. But yeah, our Katamari isn't exactly the biggest. Yeah, 10 centimeters is nothing. Also, you told me to get 10 centimeters. You stopped me from getting a bigger one. But every time we finish a Katamari, it becomes a nice little star. In this case, it's a 10 centimeter star, which I'm pretty sure is physically impossible. Wow. Thanks, Dad. But yeah, this is basically our little hub. Also, considering how small the prince is, this must be a really tiny planet. Alright. Oh yeah, this game doesn't have autosave because of the PS2 era game, so we'll have to remember to actually manually save every once in a while. But, so yeah, this is basically our home planet where we can do all of our menu stuff. So we got our presents here, which I believe we don't have any yet. Nope, no costumes yet. We got our constellations, we have not made any yet, except for, like, technically our one star we just made. What else is on the planet? I believe we have, yeah, our collection, which is just all of the items we've rolled up, which is not a ton. We're just starting out, and I am not 100%ing this, by the way. There are a ton of items in this game, obviously. We have our house where we can save, and we have Vibration Bird here. Also, is there a sound system here? There is. Let me see here. I'm just gonna turn it down a little bit. This game is weirdly loud. Alright. Well, anyways, let's head to Earth now. This is our stage select menu. So we've already completed stage 1, which was make a star 1. So let's make a star 2. I want to say... What language is that one? Also, yeah, if you haven't noticed, well, obviously you haven't noticed, the King of Cosmos is very It's not bilingual. What's the word for multilingual, I guess? He speaks a lot of languages, apparently. Also, I don't think we're going to the Philippines today. Really? Well, our president's somewhere on Earth. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm gonna get all the presents. I don't actually remember where they all are. But we'll like try to get as many presents as possible. So anyways, let's start our first actual map. Anyways, we're back at the house. God, this guy has ants. Dude, clean up your house. You know what? Maybe it's a good thing we're stealing all your stuff. Maybe it'll, like, help you with your ant problem. So we need to get up to 20 centimeters today. And we have 7 minutes to do it. Alright, let's go. Oh, by the way, one other thing you need to know about this game. The soundtrack is absolutely amazing. I love the first Katamari soundtrack. The other ones also had a good one, but this is the one I remember the most, I think. Probably because this is the one I played the most by far. Like, as a kid, I'm pretty sure I actually did 100% this game. Like I said, we're not doing it for this LP, but this is going to be more of a just chill playthrough for the most part. Also, I am missing every single orange slice. Oh, I'm not big enough to pick up orange slices yet. Alright, so let's just keep rolling some stuff up. Oh, do I want to get... Let's get on the table. I think there's some pretty good stuff on the table. Oh, I can pick these up. These memory cards. What? What memory card is that? I think those are like Famicom games cards, I think. Oh, hey, we're big enough to roll up frogs now. Perfect. So yeah, the thing about living things is... Oops. You usually have to be careful about them, because if they hit you, they can knock some stuff off. But if you get big enough, you can actually start picking them up. And they are still alive while stuck to the Katamari, by the way. You can still see them wiggling on the Katamari. Which is kind of horrifying if you think about it, but let's not think about it right now. It's fine. Also, that was a mousetrap. Not big enough to pick those up yet. Also, I see our first barrier here. This 10cm barrier, basically we need to reach a certain size before we can move on to the rest of the stage. So let's just quickly try to get as much as we can. I just need like 1 more millimeter. Ooh, wait. I am big enough to pick up snails now. Also, 1 second, the game needs to load. Actually, can I skip this? Oh, I can't skip that. What the heck? So those screens were in the original game to basically facilitate loading. When they had to load in a new area once you get big enough and rescale and everything. I guess in the remaster, the game is just fast enough that they don't actually need to load anything anymore, so you can just skip them. Kinda weird they still kept them in, though. But yeah, thing about living things though, if you're just small, like big enough to pick them up, but not too, or like not big enough to pick them up completely, but just big enough to kind of pick them up, you can knock them down and then you can pick them up. Unfortunately, I cannot pick up those birds yet. It'll become a lot more obvious once we start getting some bigger creatures we have to deal with. Right now we're still on the tiny side. Anyways. Also, oh my god, dude. Why are your socks so stiff? Also, my camera is kind of lopsided now. Whoops. I don't think you're supposed to use that much starch in your socks to make them actually that stiff. Also, why do you have kitchen knives in your garden? Oh, speaking of garden, I believe my present is somewhere in the garden. Hold on. Not big enough to pick up the ketchup bottles yet. I can pick up the tomatoes, though. Is this considered farming? Like, I'm picking up vegetables from the garden, so technically it could be considered gardening. Oh, by the way, I reached the size limit. That being said, we're not stopping yet, though. Once you reach a size limit, you can just keep going until time runs out. And we're gonna keep going until time runs out, because I want to make this as big as possible. But yeah, I believe the present is somewhere in this area. Well, we're just gonna keep rolling around until I find it. Also, I picked up a bird. Not big enough to pick up those yet. But yeah, Earth is very full of things. I don't know who lives here, but they put their scissors in the garden, so you know what? I'm just gonna take everything that's just lying around, and maybe I'll charge them for it later. We are basically being their maid at the moment, but yeah, I could have sworn the present was somewhere... Nope, that's an eggplant. I could have sworn the present was somewhere around here. Well, whatever, we're just gonna keep rolling around outside until we find it. Ooh, I found it. Okay, it was in this area. Oh yeah, if it gets knocked off, you won't be able to keep it at the end of the stage. That being said, I don't think I've ever lost the royal present. You just get so many items that it just kind of falls underneath everything. Whoops. I am not big enough to pick up the plant stems yet. I'm not big enough to pick up the fences yet either. We are getting bigger though. Like, how big are we now? 30 centimeters? Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna head back inside the house. Now that we're this big, I should be able to collect a lot more items in here. But yeah, one thing I think this game has, like, handles really well. Actually, something... Oh, hey, Happy New Year. Oh, hey, Omni Rice. But yeah, one thing I think this game in general, and the entire series in general, handles really well is scale. Like, before we were just what, 5 centimeters big and barely big enough to pick up any of the items in here. Now look at us, like 3 minutes later. We are big enough to pick up pretty much everything, except for, obviously, the furniture. Can't pick up the radio yet, though. Am I big enough to pick up the fences yet? No, not yet. Oh, hey, I'm on TV. We got 2 more minutes. Alright, let's just keep going. Still not big enough to pick up the items up here, am I? Oh no, I am. Perfect. Also, I think I just stole someone's life savings. Whoops. It's fine. It's for the greater good. Down to our last minute. Can I reach 30? I don't think I can reach 40 centimeters, right? Well, maybe. I need really big items if I'm gonna hit 40. Which, unfortunately, I don't... Oh, wait, there's still some items over here we can use. Oh, am I big enough to pick up... Oh, I can't pick up the paint cans, but no, we're not hitting 40, unfortunately. But yeah, this game is just kind of chaotic fun, and that's why I love it. It does not take itself seriously at all. It's just like a nice rolling simulator. Although I guess to be a simulator, it has to be something you can do in real life that it's simulating. I don't think this is something anyone's ever done in real life. Also, camera, what the hell just happened there? There we go. Anyways, back off to space. Alright, so we hit 36 centimeters. Not bad. Not bad at all. Still tiny, but... Really? Oh, I guess our goal was 20 centimeters, so we almost hit twice that. Oh yeah, we got ourselves a present, too. Mostly stationary, fruit, and playtime items. Also, yeah, the name of the stars are just based on the items you collect.
そろそろ出発しますよ。はーい。
臨時ニュースです。星空が突如なくなってしまいました。原因は現在調査中とのことです。
Not important. Also, yeah, in this version they only have the Japanese dub, unfortunately. I say unfortunately because the original, like, English dub of this game is hilariously... It's, like, bad in the hilarious way. Like, I think they got actual children to voice it, which is... Well, you can tell they're not actual child actors. But I really miss the English dub. It's the one I grew up with, and it's just really... really awkward in the best way possible. Oh well. Oh, by the way, I got a little scarf now. We're going to be making sure we dress up the Prince of all Cosmos throughout the game. But anyways, with that, I think this might be a good place to wrap things up then. Because I believe we have another stage unlocked, right? Is it Make a Star 3? Oh, actually, we have 2 stages. We have Make... They're talking about the constellation, okay? So yeah, we have basically our side mission in Make a Star 3, which we will do next time. Also, over here is the mushroom. This is basically our multiplayer section where we can play multiplayer with people if we want. I have actually never played multiplayer in this game. And we're probably not going to be doing it this time. So, next time on Let's Play Katamari Damacy Rerolled, we're going to go make another star. And maybe we'll make Cancer. So, till then.